Well, you know, basically a hometown boy. Grew up in Columbus, Mississippi. Went off to school. That's probably the only time I've not lived in Columbus.
Al, when he graduated, was an exceptional baseball player in high school. But rather than going to Mississippi State, where he was offered the opportunity to play baseball, he chose to go to Clemson University because Clemson had a strong ceramic engineering program and knew that would prepare him to take over the family's business, the Columbus Brickyard.
Don't remember being asked what I wanted to do. It was more like, this is what you're gonna do. And we've been brick manufacturers since 1890, and it's been good for us.
I was on the hospital board for this hospital when it was leased to Baptist, so I've seen it from its infancy. And Al has, in his leadership role, has been very deliberate and very sincere in wanting this hospital to succeed.
And 1993 is when we leased the facility. During that lease, we had a strong commitment to the county that we'd put in somewhere between $50 and $100 million into this facility. Well, in 1997, Al supported a big expansion to this hospital. We expanded our outpatient services, we expanded outpatient surgery, diagnostic services. We also built a brand new emergency department, cancer center, and critical care unit during that time. In 2005, Al supported another building project for us, and that was our inpatient tower. That was about a $35 million expansion program. It's a 5-story tower. And after that, our commitment to the county was met.
He's been in the bricks and mortar business, building foundations of great businesses, and he's been a part of us building a great foundation in the care we deliver here at Baptist in Columbus.
And there's a quality and integrity about a brick. If it does not have that quality and integrity, it's not going to withstand time. And I think that is also what was ingrained to us by even my great-grandfather, who I remember, that started our company. A very strong Christian man, but with a lot of integrity.
Al Puckett could have sold that business many, many times over the last few decades. He chose not to do that. Instead, he expanded the brickyard. He joint ventured with a European company, has made it a state-of-the-art facility that has become and maintained its position as one of the great brickyards in the United States.
Al is a man that I think he wins friends and followers by doing and not boasting.
I see a man who has loaded his ship with grain and bread and the Word of God. Al is different. Al is a guy who is so kind-hearted and so humble.
I think Al is extremely faithful. He is kind and very dedicated. He's hardworking, and he's just the kind of man that will give whatever he has to help others.
Al Puckett, even as a young man, was someone that had great integrity, someone you could depend on, someone you could spend your time with, you knew that cared about you and would take the time to be interested in your life.
Al truly exemplifies the mission of this hospital, which is Christ's threefold ministry, and healing and preaching and teaching, and he lives it.
Al has been very much involved in our community. He supports a lot of organizations, both with his time and financially. He's helped our community unify.
I kind of, equate Al with Rudyard Kipling's poem, "If you can walk with kings and not lose the common touch." That's Al. Al can be with all people, but he is in touch with his community.
Has a big role in his church, and he also is very active in mission trips to Africa.
In 2005, Al and his 4 sisters, they have a mission-minded family, got together and decided to take their kids to see a different side of the world than the beach, and decided to go to Kenya. There was 24 of us in all, and from that time we met some indigenous people, and they were doing good work, so feeding program, orphanage, and Al just was sort of as the head of our family, very much in support of us going back and continuing to work with them.
It's not about how much money you make, it's not about how big, or it's about the experience that you go through living life, helping the fella next to you, and can we all come along together? Can you improve the standards or the quality of the life of the folks around you? And it's not all economic. I mean, it's there's a lot more to it than that.
You know, he's been with me in good times and bad. Thank God, more good times than bad, but he's come full circle of life with me. My parents died in this hospital 9 years ago. He was with me. My grandchild was born in this hospital, latest grandchild, last week, and Al was right there after her birth as well. So I appreciate that.
Because of Al, I think is one reason that Golden Triangle Hospital was voted the #1 hospital in the state of Mississippi.
Because of Al, we've seen the relationships between the doctors and the management become more effective and really make a difference for the patients.
You know, since he serves on our system board, he can really give our Baptist Golden Triangle Board advice.
Al has that ability to focus on what the real initiative here is in taking care of patients, and he relates all of our conversations with his accolades back to taking care of patients and achieving the outcomes that our patients deserve here at Golden Triangle.
Among the many things that strike me is the fact that Al is exactly the same today as he was as a young boy. He's full of life, he's fun, he's unassuming, he's modest, but yet in everything he does, he's thinking about how he can serve others.
I think people will listen to Al because they know that Al is for what's right.
Just a true man of God whose heart is where I wished a lot of hearts were.
Congratulations.